Hiya, Cosmic Cat here, and we are talking all about scrying in this session. This is about scrying and the messages I received. If you found this reading or if this reading found you, it's very important for you. There's a message in here somewhere. If not all the messages resonate, I know at least one will. And if you could be so kind to share with me below to let me know which message it is, that would be fantastic, because sometimes I have no idea why or what I'm saying, what I'm feeling, what's going on when I'm doing this, because I am allowing spirit to pass through me and be within me. So it's important that we do this together, and let me know if you pick up on any of these messages. Sometimes there's one that comes up that is like, yeah, that's right, that's good. And there's one like final message, but anyway, we're going to get to it. Let's get right into it. So first I meditate, then I scry, then I meditate again. Okay. So during the meditation, before I began the scrying, there were black horizontal lines. I got messages of detox, shadow, darkness, dizziness, parched, very thirsty. And then I was guided to finish the remainder of that meditation by gazing into the candle wick fire. And I saw a shape of a burning wick showing a flaming heart like a volcanic heart. A white ray of light shines and reaches out from the flame, pulsating towards me, and then retracting, then expanding, extending longer. And it was like doing that, like a yo-yo. And that made me feel like extension, expansion, feel like perhaps maybe the magician or, geez, I can't even think of the name of the card now. Sorry, you guys. My mind's been a little bit out of it. Oh, if I read what I have wrote down for my notes. So hermit mode was a feeling to Three of Cups, the Fool. Ups and downs, going in, standing out, emotions, breath. Like the cycle of living is what I was feeling. One long ray. It was one long ray with two shorter rays on each side, but all of them were grouped together. And when one pulsated, all would pulsate. The rays of flame, of light, as if it's trying to reach my heart center. Right here. So during the scrying, I had used my crystal ball with a candle behind it, okay? For those of you that are wanting to try this, I was told to share this information with you. Staring into a focal point. So make sure you stare into a focal point while you're doing this. Okay, belly button. I saw belly button. Source. I felt source. Source of food. How do you nurture yourself? How do you get nutrients? What do you put in your mouth? Do you know what you eat? The old phrase, you are what you eat, is very true. Navel, which makes me think of our umbilical cord. When we're born and the umbilical cord is attached. That's been coming up quite a bit for the past week lately about, and a lot of it is, you know, the inner child. It's our emotions. If you've been emotional lately, that could be why. If you're repressing your emotions, it could be because you don't really want to tap into that solar or sacral plexus, the emotions. I'm rubbing my belly right now. So I saw a quartz crystal, a whale, an elephant, a mouse or a rat, coneflower, seeds, Mary Jane, aka marijuana, selenite, a rainbow eye, a bat wing, a reindeer, just one left rainbow cat eye. Those are all things I saw. And quartz is very cleansing. It's the master healer of all crystals. Whale energy. Whale is of the water, and whale, have you ever heard a whale song? I encourage you to do, maybe when you meditate, listen to whale songs. Oh my gosh. If you cry, allow yourself to cry, okay? Because whales are feminine and they're just so, it's hard for me to describe them. I'm getting angel bumps all throughout my body right now, just thinking about them. They're very special. And they really want to be loved. And they're just so massive and huge. Makes me think of my dog who's like 65 pounds. When he was a pup, it's like, sure, he could jump on my lap. But now if he jumps on my lap, I mean, I might have to go to the hospital because he's 65 pounds and I'm shrinking. He's getting bigger. An elephant. Elephant makes me think of Ganesha, remover of obstacles, who also will put an obstacle in your way to redirect you back on the path you're meant for. Okay? Elephant also very wise. Big ears, can hear, listen to things. Very intelligent, has the largest brain. Okay? So you are an intelligent being. A mouse or a rat. We talked about this one in a couple other sessions ago. The mouse, mice they can be nitpicky. They're very detail oriented. So maybe an event planner, if you're an event planner, they could struggle with control. And if you're on a spiritual journey right now and this is your job of being an event planner and being in control of things, well, when you get on the spiritual journey, it kind of veers your path a little bit and takes you to where it wants you to surrender to your intuition, your inner wisdom, your inner gut, and your guidance, and to trust the process and to trust spirit. And so it's really like, it really just wants you to let go and release all that was and all that you once knew so that you can be refreshed and start anew again, okay? Yeah, selenite, also very cleansing. Selenite is a master power, or it's a natural cleanser as well. Selenite wands are used in order to do bioscanning, okay? Mary Jane, who are you, do you take, are you, does your doctor prescribe you Mary Jane because glaucoma, because of anxiety, depression, anything of that nature? It's a plant from Mother Earth, right? And so it has properties that are beneficial to you. So that's this could also be coming up to make sure you're watchful of how much of Mary Jane that you intake, to make sure that you're not over excessive, and also to make sure you're keeping it sacred. Keep it as sacred smoke, okay? Seeds. It's time to plant seeds. This happened the day after the new moon, this scrying session that I did. I'm the video's a couple days late getting out to you. But it was like, it's still time. Any time is still time. Plus we're in the spring season. So seeds, planting seeds of intention, seeds in your mind of what you want to grow, and physical seeds. It's time to get those babies in and going so that you can watch them grow. Help teach yourself more patience, how to be more like a seed. How can you be more like a seed? To be where you're this tiny, to get to grow and to grow into something very big. Thank you, Daddy. I love you. Dad just showed up. Coneflower. Who's growing echinacea? Are you growing echinacea? Share in the comments below if you're growing some echinacea. Bat wing. Not exactly sure why the wing only showed up of a bat, But bats they do represent death and rebirth. So you could be going through something of that right now. Deer, I know that deer are hold unconditional love for us and are very motherly and part of earth. Reindeer, I'm not really sure. I would think that they're like really magical beings. They don't even, I don't think they have wings. Maybe they do have wings to fly. I thought they just flew though. They're magical regardless. You can share in the comments below if you know. Okay, so I saw a white shadow of light. The light shines, and even the shadow too. This message is for someone, not just myself, but, a white shadow of light. So yeah, it was a shadow, but the shadow was white. So it was like as if it was weird. It was a white, like, say this is here, and then right behind it was like, it was almost like it wasn't even, there was not any black to it. It was just a shadow of white, a white shadow of light. A light shines, and even the shadow too. So light shines on the darkness and on the light. It's important for us to remember that. I saw a window. So a window of opportunity, perhaps, or a window is something we can see out of. You can see out a window. So there's something maybe with the eyes or windows. I know I think a few days ago, yeah, it wasn't this day. It was a few days ago, there was like a clean your windows. It's like a clean your window, that came. So maybe this is them checking. Maybe this is spirit checking on you. Did you clean those windows yet? I saw an hourglass. Timing is important. Timing. An hourglass. Don't wait for your time to run out. Glass, window, something there. Reflection. Skeletal teeth smiling, which made me think of the Grateful Dead. And we had teeth in the scrying before. So there's something to do with teeth here that's very important. And I'm not sure what sign. One of the astrologers out there had mentioned how important teeth are in this Aries season right now. And I'm not sure who it was, or I would definitely share with you. But it's interesting that teeth came up here, and came up twice, yesterday and today. And then that it's also, it continues to show up. So our teeth are extremely important, right? If we don't take care of our teeth, it can kill you. It can literally kill you. And if you don't have healthy teeth, you can't really eat food, right? So, I mean, our teeth are sharp too. So maybe you're being sharp in your life. That's for someone. I was feeling a pirate. I didn't see this visual in the scrying, but I felt a pirate essence. It was weird. I don't know. I'm going with what I saw. It was right after seeing the skeletal teeth smiling. And this could mean that maybe perhaps in one of your past lives, you were a pirate, or a pirate held you captive. That's something that I'm going, and it could be both of us, all of us. I don't know. Maybe we met on a pirate ship. Yar. Okay. You can choose your perception at any time. You can choose your mind when you want. You can believe what you want. Words ring true. You can change your story, your perspective. What's written. So you can change your story and perspective of what's written. It doesn't say of here. I'm throwing that in. But it also may be just specifically to say what's written. What do you know that's written? What's set in stone for you? I think this is asking basically about our perceptions and perspectives. How dear are they to us? Are we able to see others' perception, others' perspective, others' way of looking at things, of doing things? Are we able to really grasp that? Do we feel that we have to stay strong and set in our own perception and perspective? Or are you able to be willing? Are you able to be flexible in that? Then I see a smiley face briefly. And right after that, right before the timer went off and the scrying ended, a beautiful dove showed up. It was very beautiful. I did love seeing that dove. I really like doves. Can you tell? Okay, so then we're almost done. So then the wick looks like butterfly. So it takes shape of a butterfly with orange volcanic wings. So it had like these wings that were like orange volcanic looking, and a yellow head where antennas are. Butterfly's reflection looks like a zinnia. Well, it looks like a flower, maybe a zinnia, in the death process waiting for rebirth. So the butterfly's reflection, so there was a butterfly. Do you like butterflies? Do you feel like someone that isn't here any longer that you loved is greeting you or showing up to you with a butterfly? Have you thought about that? Now's the time to think about that for sure. You were meant for this. It will open up a lot of doors for you. Things will start to make more sense. You will understand. Keep shining light. We are trying to reach you. Remember, and in parentheses I put it, being with you. Remember being with you. Remember it being with you. With the flame. And with the flame is in all caps. A bear's face, a serpent. We're trying to reach others. There is light, there is dark. In between the two, you see there's a spark. Spark is with the light. Reflection is with the night. Moon, dancing, bright. That's the message I have for you today. I hope this resonates for you. Please share in the comments below what part really connected to you and how you felt. Yeah, what connected to you? How you felt with this, and what part, if there's something else that you wanted to know or ask about or have me meditate upon for you or send positive vibes to. I'm also a Reiki practitioner, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Okay? Have a cosmic day tonight, meow.